Hey guys, my name's Ashley for those of you that don't know me, and I know this is kind of a weird time, so that's why I'm going to just go ahead and record something since nobody was able to hop on tonight, unfortunately, which makes me sad, but I want you guys to have this information anyways. So I'm going to keep this really quick, and I was hoping people would hop on so that if you guys had questions, but if people do, that's great, and if not, we'll just go through it, and I guess you can post your questions underneath when I post this. So welcome to our challenge group. Me and Carly are really excited that you guys are here. Some of you guys are past challengers. Some of you guys are brand new challengers. Either way, welcome, and we're so happy that you're here. This is going to be a really fun 3 weeks. The best way that these groups go is when they are high participation. So as long as you guys participate, then you will have an amazing group. So first, I want to touch on the requirements to join, or the requirements for this group. First thing is, you guys have found yourself to this app. So you got the email and you found your way into this app. You added your before picture. If you have yet to add your before picture, make sure you go add your before picture. And you put in, what program you're doing, all of your start stats, and you're here. Each day, so we officially start on Monday, we are asking you guys to check into the daily post. So once a day, sometimes we'll post twice a day, but the second time will usually just be like a tip of the day or some information. Sorry guys, my lighting's not great right here. But that first post genuinely is going to ask for some feedback. So check into that post and participate in the daily post. Second thing is you're required to log your workouts and your Shakeology. So at the top of your, I'm going to show you on my phone quickly. Right on your app, right here, we're on the app. You're going to click this button right here. See if that focuses in better. And you're going to click on workout or Shakeology, whichever you did. We love, sorry, this lighting. You get the gist. We love to see pictures. So add a picture, take a quick selfie of yourself after you finish working out, and add it. And then this button down here, which it only allows me to do it once I added something, you want to make sure that that is green. That's on. It says share note with group and add your workout. Okay, so we're going to log our workouts and we're going to log our Shakeology, and we're going to share it with the group with a photo. Just because a lot of the times we get this question, when you guys put in your before pictures in your profile, that is only shared with the coach that brought you into this group if you choose to share it with them. So nobody else can see any of that stuff, so don't freak out. But these pictures, we're just asking for you to take a picture afterwards or take a picture of your shake. Second thing, so if you're doing all of those things, for this group this month, we are going to be giving away a big grand prize at the end of the group for whoever logs the most workouts and shakes for the full 3 weeks. And we're going to take a tally at the end of the group. And whoever is the winner is we are going to pick you out a new pair of sneakers, new Nikes. So that's going to be really fun. If we have like a tie, we will put names into a hat and draw a name. But we want to encourage all of you to push for that because you're going to not only get a fun prize, but you're also going to just stay accountable on your own journey and feel better about yourself and achieve greater results. So, okay, we talked about notifications being on. Something that we're doing different for this group also is I have created a Google Sheet. I believe you can edit it now. I made sure that it was a shareable link. I am going to, let let me pull this up quickly. I should have done this ahead of time. But this is a tracker for you guys so that you can track your weekly progress. Here we go. Okay, so let me share my screen so you guys can see this. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen right now. And this is the tracker. So I posted this link on the pinned post in our challenge group. And at the bottom here, you each have your own sheet. Okay, and they're all exactly the same. And if you don't see your name, just scroll over. And if for some reason I missed you, please just message me or Carly, and I will add you in here. But I've just been adding people as they've been invited to the group. So I'm going to triple check Sunday night. But so basically we have start. So that would be what you are right now for your weight and your measurements. End of week 1. So whether that's Sunday morning, Monday morning, after the first week, end of week 2, end of week 3, which is going to be the end of this challenge. We want to encourage you guys to fill this tracker out so that you can see your progress. You might not drop a ton of weight every single week. You know, you might drop 2 pounds the first week and you might not lose any weight the second week, but your inches are going to be decreasing. And that's why we encourage pictures and measurements, because they can speak volumes compared to just a number on the scale. So this is our tracker. Again, this is right on the pinned post in our app where you can find this, and you just click on your name, enter your info, and it will save on its own. So make sure you guys go ahead and update all of that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to accessing your Beachbody On Demand. Most of you guys probably signed up with the All Access Beachbody On Demand Pass because, like, hashtag why wouldn't you, right? This is what it's going to look like. So you are going to either go to teambeachbody.com, left-hand corner, Beachbody On Demand, or you can go right to beachbodyondemand.com. You're going to log in with the login you created when you signed up to purchase your challenge pack. And then this is what your dashboard is going to look like. So ours all might look a little bit different because, you know, they just came out with the All Access. So I have purchased a ton of programs. So I have a purchase program section, member library. You can search by type. So if you did not already previously pick a program with the coach that brought you to this group, make sure you message them, because it's important that you get started off with the right program. And take a look around and figure out what's right for you too. You can look by the different trainers. But your coach is really going to help you with that. So make sure you message either me or Carly if you guys are like, I have no clue what program to start with on Monday. But so if you just scroll over, this is where you're going to see all of the programs. So just for today's example, I am going to click on the 21-day fix, okay? So say I'm choosing to do the 21-day fix for this challenge. So I'm clicking on the 21-day fix, and here is my 21-day fix dashboard. Okay, this is what you're gonna visit every single day. Right here to the left are all of your workouts. Whoops. All of your workouts. It tells you if there's equipment required. It tells you how long they are, and all of that good stuff. Down here, if you don't want to do it with music, you like to put your own music, it has all of that. If you have the All Access, you automatically get the upgrades, which is really fun. So these are some fun workouts you can incorporate in when you want to switch things up. So all of your workouts are going to be right here to the left-hand side. Over to the right is going to be where you're going to find all of your meal plan and container system and workout calendar and all of that. So right here, workout calendar. And this is going to tell you the 21-day fix is super easy because it's the same workout for each 3 weeks. So print this out, write it down. I have a whiteboard. I write my my whole length of my program out and which one I'm doing that day, and I like to cross it off for the day. So make sure you guys do the same, but here is your calendar. Now, you know, we have the 21-day fixed food list, which is going to explain all of the different colors of these containers that you guys got. Open these, use them, you guys. These containers have changed my life in the way that I eat and view food. And I'm going to click right on the eating plan. And I don't know if you saw underneath that, there's a vegan eating plan. This is literally the booklet of what you get with each individual program, just digital form for you. So you can print this out if you want to, but it's just going to go through step by step, telling you how the 21-day fix works, how the containers work, and all of that good stuff. Tells you what each color represents. Hi, Megan. And then when you get down to here, which this is going to be really important, and also if you guys got the all access pass, you are going to also just get a portion fix meal plan guide. Hold on one second. Can't tell if I just muted myself. You're going to get a portion fix meal plan guide that's going to have this same exact thing in here, but some of the programs are a little bit differently, work a little bit different. Hold on one second.
You're gonna have to wait, Wyatt.
I just want to mute all of you guys 1 sec, sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay, so for those of you that are just hopping on, I couldn't see when you guys hopped on, but I am recording this, so I talked a little bit about the requirements of the group and all of that first, and then now I'm just kind of going through what Beachbody On Demand looks like and how you can access it and all of the different meal plans and all of that that's involved in it. So right here, just for example purposes, I'm on the 21-day fix plan. And so this is showing you how to calculate your calorie intake. And then that is going to let you know how many containers that you guys will get per day in your program. So I'll go through all of this, and then if you guys have questions, feel free to ask questions or type them in the chat. But so it has you figure out your calorie intake, whether you are here to maintain your weight, gain your weight, or lose weight. So it has all of those, and then it will tell you, you know, based on, so this says, for example, if your calorie target is 1,300 calories, you'll use plan A. And so then when you scroll down a little bit further, right here, it'll tell you the amount of calories. So whichever category you fit into, that's what plan you have. And like I said, each of the programs are a little bit different. So make sure you click on your program that you guys are doing for the group. But so when you see like 3 veggies, 2 fruits, that is per day. Some people get kind of confused by that. So this means you have 3 green containers per day. You fill up that green container 3 times throughout your day. You fill up that purple container, which is fruits, 2 times throughout your day, and etc. And then obviously it's different depending on which calorie plan you're in. Something that a lot of people get nervous about is if they fall into a higher calorie plan, which guys, I fall into plan B. Autumn uses plan C, if that gives you an idea right there. It does not matter which calorie plan you fall into. You really want to shoot to hit those targets of the amount of containers that you guys should be eating in a day, because it's kind of a crazy concept, but we need to eat and fuel our bodies with the right foods in order for it to work properly to lose weight. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm eating so much food, it's so hard for me to, you know, fit all of these in one day, which you might feel that way because you're going to be full. Because, you know, from my experience, at least, I went from eating fast food all the time and like chips and, just like wasted empty calories. Pretty much that was my entire nutrition plan, to eating whole nutrient dense foods. And so I would fill up so fast and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so full. Like, and you would never think that you would be so full from eating, fruits and veggies so it just shows you right there. So really try and hit those numbers for the plan that you guys are a part of. And then if you just scroll down a little bit further, it shows you that there's some tally sheets, which you guys can print these out. These are helpful. I'm sorry, my dog likes to bark at everything. Oh, wait. The tally sheets are really helpful, especially, that first 1 to 2 weeks. After that, you guys are going to get really used to the containers and it's going to be like, it's nothing. But this will really help you so you can track, you can write right here how many of each you get. And then as you eat them, check them off. And so there's a few there that you guys can print out. So then even here's just some sample meal plans based on the containers. So there's everything right in here throughout your Beachbody On Demand guide that these colors are going to show you which containers which. And also in throughout this week, I've posted some links that will direct you directly to whichever calorie level you're at. So let me jump out of this quickly and I'm going to go back to here. So right here, here's a vegan eating plan. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. So there's all this stuff. Here's more tally sheets if you guys wanted to print that out. And then, the Spanish version of all of that. So this is what it looks like for each program. I'll go ahead and click on one other program just so you guys can see. We'll just click on Core de Force here. But it's really nice that it tells you right there what it's for, the level that it's at. And guys, all of these programs have modifiers. So don't be afraid to try a more advanced program. You might not be able to do it full out that first day, but there's modifiers. And, as you get going, you should want to push yourself. So same thing here, tells you if there is a modifier, tells you if there's equipment. Mine's being a little funky right now. It tells you how many, oh, here we go, how long the workout is. So you have all of that. And then same thing on the right-hand side here is like the Core de Force eating plan, food tracker, and all of that, and the workout calendar. So all of that is going to be right on your Beachbody On Demand. Something else, if you go down to recipes, right here, you guys, is like the holy grail of recipes if you guys like to switch things up. This Fixate cooking show is brand new. They just started doing it in July, and it is Autumn and her brother, who is a chef. They come up with these amazing, healthy, clean recipes that they tell you exactly what the containers are, and there's all sorts of things, cupcakes, gravy, Brussels sprouts, nachos, all of these things that like you might be craving that day that there's a healthier version for. So make sure you guys check out this section also, and just kind of play around with all of it, because it's going to be super duper helpful for you. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And so I touched on the containers, but again, make sure you guys take this out, wash them, use them, look over your guides, because the containers are so simple, but so many people I hear like, oh, I just got frustrated with them, so I stopped using them, or I'm not following the meal plan, but I'm still doing the workouts. Just from my personal experience of like my own journey, and then also from helping so many people over the past 3 years as a coach, nutrition is the biggest struggle of every single person. Like, I don't care who you are. Nutrition is the struggle. For me, like, I can push play on a workout, but it's harder for me to want to be disciplined enough to meal prep. It's harder for me to want to be disciplined enough to, you know, go to the grocery store, and usually I'm going hungry because I'm a mom. So, you know, everyone's eating before me that day, and I am staring at the chips rather than the vegetables. You know what I mean? So take the time, have the discipline to really read through these materials and really read through all of the information and things that we're going to be giving you throughout this week before we get started on Monday, so that you can really get the most out of this group. You took the time to be here. You spent money to be here. So, you know, use this group as if you know, your challenge pack was $1 million. That's what I would do, because I know if I invested, and you guys did invest a good amount of money, but I know if I invested more than what, you know, it costs to, you know, sign up with a challenge pack, you bet your butt I would be doing this every single day, and I would be in my kitchen on Sundays meal prepping. And that's something I want to touch on really quickly, because I really wanted to keep this only a half an hour, so about 5 more minutes left. So Megan, if you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself, and if not, I know you missed the first half, so you can watch the recording, and then you can let me know if you do after that. But meal prepping doesn't always have to be, I posted some links, and if they didn't go through today, they're definitely going to go through this weekend. But meal prepping doesn't have to be this like big marathon event thing. When I meal prep, guys, I'll be honest, there are some challenges where like I meal prep to the hour to the day. I have these containers that I got off Amazon. They look like Chinese food containers for like $10. Got a bunch of them. And I will meal prep my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and my snacks. And then literally I do nothing the rest of the week. It's just grab and pull and heat up and eat. That is easy during the week. It takes time on the weekend when you're doing that. But I don't do that all the time. I don't have the time to do all of that. But what me and my husband always do make sure we do is we cook proteins. So we will grill, you know, that now that it's getting nicer out, like we love to use our grill. We will grill a bunch of chicken, or, you know, and just put it in a container. I don't even necessarily measure it out. We just have it on hand. I will brown turkey meat to throw into salads, or just on its own with some salsa and a veggie, you know, or we'll hard boil a bunch of eggs. It's easy protein to pop when you're hungry, or your breakfast is already made for you. You also want to like cut up your fruits and vegetables, wash them, get them all set for your week. It just makes it 10 times easier on yourself, and then you can't have that excuse that you had nothing to eat and you didn't feel like cooking, you know, and so instead you drove to McDonald's and ate that for the day. So I hope this was helpful, and hopefully those of you that are going to be catching the recording will get a lot out of this. But we are really excited to get started on Monday, and we are excited to do our giveaway at the end of the group, and to see everyone's results. So if nobody has any questions, then I will let you guys go, and we will continue to post things throughout this week, and hope you guys have a great weekend, and then we will get started right on Monday. And that's my baby. All right, guys, have a great night.